Journal entry, 9th of the month of September, in the year of our Lord 1168. A terrified peasant has come before me. After the man had been given wine to calm his nerves, he pleaded to send someone to help dealing with a boar that he described as not of this world. Of course, the people of the land are a superstitious bunch, but I could see in his eyes that he was truly afraid. Hunters had been sent to the mountains of Montbel by Count Pierre Bernat, the local lord, yet none had returned from the remote region. I promised that as soon as time allowed, we would organize a royal hunt to deal with his menace. Meanwhile, the men in the region bar their windows at night and ready their axes, lest they have to protect their families in desperation. The unspoken reason why we cannot immediately embark upon a hunt to deal with that wild, dangerous boar in Foix is that we simply don't have the treasury for it. But time will come, and I will be ready for my subjects ready to protect my subjects by organizing a royal hunt in the mountains and see if we can deal with this boar and put its head up on the wall in the castle. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son and heir Adalbert what he thought. He claimed he had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. Temperate, definitely, I think is a good trait to have. I don't want him to be cynical. So yeah, overreaching can be terribly dangerous. Know your place in the world. The income is steadily declining, and that is in part due to the wide and increasing spread of our legend, which is getting more and more expensive to promote, but I'm still trying to reach 300, at which point we can upgrade it to legendary, I assume. Queen Valence is once more with child, and I do hope that she will be all right after my father's first wife had died in childbirth. This is something that is continuously at the back of our minds. But then again, such is life at these times. While Charles, my bodyguard, has died of a heart failure at the age of 62. And he was obviously following my mother-in-law, so my father-in-law no longer is with us, and at least he has still seen his grandchildren. Hopefully Valence can, maintain her composure in these difficult times with being with child and everything. So, what's going on? I am enjoying a rare quiet moment between councils when Ludwig pulls me aside. My liege, he begins carefully. As your bodyguard, I am honored to protect you, but this is ridiculous. He half unsheathes his blade from his scabbard, drawing attention to its many nicks and pits. I can't be expected to do my job with this clumsy bar. Surely quality is everything when it comes to protecting the king's life. I'm not... I am not... I don't have a 240 coin to spend on this. He's going to have to make do, like everyone else. So I don't have the coin for that to spend. Unfortunately, 240 is simply too much. However, we are in need of another bodyguard because that position has just been vacated. We'll employ Bernard Ezi, my friend. He's a man I trust, and he will be a good bodyguard. My master Gunzelin, my master of the horse, is of a frail constitution and ill health. However, we'll eventually replace him. We do not wish to get him removed from his position just for such a small reason. I believe we finally have enough coin to organize the hunt in Montbel and to deal with the wild pigs there. So let's see if we can get that set up. That would be Montbel is where we don't need experienced captains. And yes, with that we have 261 261 gold, and we want to slay the beast. That's what we're after. So we shall travel to on the shortest course to Montbel and ensure that this pig is being dealt with. Mikel summons the party to gather as the light reaches the camp in the highlands near Montbel. My men have been gathering sightings of the boar that is terrorizing the local area. There should be enough of us to find and corner the beast without too much trouble. It is clearly a stout boar in the area, a dangerous but worthy game. Let's see if the rumors were true. So we will be hunting the boar. And well, so far seem to have a relatively good chance. Obviously the boar sighting is helping there. But we're out and Count Pierre Bernard has been joining us as well. Poachers in the Count's slope, they huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding a dead stag behind them. We could get poacher training, which was and 10% hunter gain. We can do with a slight decrease of success chance. And it looks like Cousin Borel has, at the age of 56, has passed away in his sleep. And that means that Rouergue is now under the control of his young son, but under the stewardship of his mother, Gersenda, who is is that his mother? Hang on. Or is no, that's not the mother. That is that's my cousin. Okay, so she's taking care. She's a bit of a fool, but I think she will be capable of dealing with things for the time being. So my cousin has left us, and while we are on the hunt, and I hope that doesn't cause too much trouble, because having very young children in positions of power can be a little bit of a difficult situation. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Just as my brother-in-law Mikel started to dismount, legs still dangling from the saddle, my overbearing vassal, Count Pierre Bernard, made sure to bump into his horse, sending him tumbling to the ground. Good grief, this is no way for a count to act. Definitely not. What is it with this man, really? Is we even in his land dealing with his problems? Mikel is the first to spot its sharpened tusks. The powerful boar is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the leafy bushes. It locks eyes with me, and almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flush of black fur. After it, we ride. Like all game, the slippery boar has many tricks, blenches, and ruses that can fool even experienced hunters. My nephew Raoulf has halted the party. The boar has been standing perfectly still in the sparse pines, unflinchingly getting behind us, even under the dogs' noses. There is no agreement over which course to follow, and each moment we tarry puts us further from our prize. All right, so we can. I can go myself and find the scent. So that is. Or we can get Raoulf de Villeron, do that. So this would give us an 82% chance of success, whereas he has a 65% chance. So I'm going to go myself. Let's see. And we quickly find the scent again, and that means we're after it. All right, after hours of riding, we are finally cornering the wily beast. Our chase has not been in vain. The exhausted, panicked animal has turned to bay, struggling to stand and squealing in panic. The proud boar squeals terribly, sharpened tusk ready to cleave in twain any who approach, as it is surrounded by sheepish hounds and huntsmen. So I can bring it on myself, but there's a 12% chance that this boar actually kills me. Or we can... wow, this is a dangerous beast. So I think as King Enric the Good, I may have to go after it myself in the end. And I heft my spear and cautiously move towards the exhausted animal. I choose my moment carefully, plunging my blade deep into its heart. Take that, and with that we have slain the beast, and the lands are once again safe. Hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. There's nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. The master of the hunt directs the breaking up, or deftly skinning the carcass with precision and speed. So we can get the mighty boar hide, which 5% men-at-arms discount. Yes, please. Excellent conversation piece, definitely. So all in all, we have gained a 57 legitimacy, which has just got us over 4. So now everyone is happy about things, and we've got some glory for the accolades, and we have everybody has gained some opinion of me, and we have gained some experience in Hunter and the mighty boar hide. So the hunt has been finished. Nothing supernatural has been found, and we now have the boar hide to put up on the walls. We already got the stag hide, but my boar hide shall be up. The mighty boar hide, which is going to give us prestige, renown, and there we go. And some bonuses. So that is the end of that effect of that hunt, and the threat has been dealt with. Meanwhile, I have a lifestyle perk, so we can get the men-at-arms counter efficiency up, or we can get 5 advantage, which would lead us to enduring hardships. Can we already shift to stewardship? Yes, we can. So I think I'm going to just take one more. Either the envelopment. Yeah, I think envelopment is a good one to take. So let's do that. And then we switch over to stewardship, because I wish to bring this up to speed. So with that, we get 53 experience per month and 30 stewardship. So that should hopefully help with improving the life of the people inside the kingdom. Now let's have a quick look while we're getting all the construction finished. Let's have a quick look. We're at 158, and I might have to. Where's the spread now? I might have to do another round of going and see if I can convince anybody else to promote it. And we've got 5 more nobles to help promoting the legend and its spread across the lands into where are we now? We're in Andalusia. We even made our way into the Holy Roman Empire almost, and we're definitely moving north into the northern parts of France and Brittany. Aldebert has been taught the open terrain expert, which I myself have learned from my father, so this is a good tradition to bring in. And Valence has given birth once more to Thierry de Villeron. May he grow strong and wise, so he needs to have somebody to look after him as well. We get the Queen Mother to do so, and she can look after her grandson, the little one, and the 4th prince in the line of succession. So we've got Princess Matilda of Toulouse, but everybody else are boys. So lots of boys here. Talking about boys, how is the situation in Rouergue overall? I think that is probably no. Actually, they're doing fine in terms of control, but the young Count Hubert actually is relatively amenable, so that's a good thing. Of course, my prestige as exalted among men is generally favorable in that regard. So most of my vassals at this point are having a positive opinion of me, which just the mayor of Castle Sarrazin can probably do with a slight improvement there. So let's see if we can do something to make her think better of me, while we are saving up for how much? 426 coin in order to upgrade the legend once more. Once we reach 300, I think it was. 300 baronies, yes. So once we reach that, we don't have to spend as much on promoting it, so the coin should flow in rather quickly as well. Am I still building anything? Yeah, we're upgrading the keep in Gévaudan, but other than that, most of them are. And then after that legend business is done, I can hopefully have some stewardship for perks down as well, and we can start with more construction work in earnest. Count Dietrich II of Ansbach in the Holy Roman Empire has invited me to his grand wedding, and my reputation precedes me, obviously. Can I justify being away for so long again? I think I can. It's a good opportunity to spread my legend also in the Holy Roman Empire. So we shall join his grand wedding, and we might take a little bit of a detour and see if we can catch a few points of interest on the way there. My caravan master expects that we should arrive before the end of February, which is in due time for the occasion of the grand wedding. So let us be on the journey once more, and we are once again entering into Regency, which means my queen is taking care of affairs. We'll ask her once more to see if she can make some coin for us, because this whole legend business is nothing but expensive, and we will be making our way through the lands, passing by a few points of interest, and enjoying the winter in France. Okay, it looks like Aragon has lost the war, but nothing much has changed in terms of borders and everything. Things have been rather peaceful of recent, especially in our region. France seems to be not at war, while the Craven King is actually having his son as Prince Eudes of France as his co-monarch at the moment. He does get on there in age. So while we're not going all the way to Paris, but we are passing by the Battle of Tours for some experience, and the procession has ground to a halt a stone's throw away from Berry. I look over, I see my friend Bernard Easy dismounted and intently staring at something on the ground. The other entourage members have gathered around him. He looks up as I approach. My lord, there is an ant path here. I may be a tad superstitious, but you should never cross an ant path. He pauses. My great-grandmother did, and she never returned home. He is losing his hair and his marbles. We are 40 stress. That's quite significant. But then again, he is my friend, and despite his rather obscure superstition here, I think we'll find another path. I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to work off some of that stress when we arrive in the Empire. While traveling a challenging path in Nevers, I hear laughter ahead. Ulrike and my brother-in-law Ludwig are working together to cross a wide grassland-fed river. Your idea of building a makeshift bridge was brilliant, and a quick thinking with those long grasses. Okay. This is commendable, that. Or I could, well, they're becoming friends, so either I can get them some reputation. No, well, this will hasten our journey. We are impatient, and that loses me my stress again really well. We have visited Cluny, while some of the legend promoters actually pass away. So while we're traveling, 182. We're definitely in lands now where the legend isn't quite as popular yet, so we shall see how that goes. Talking about which, Louis. My brother-in-law and court poet continues to jot down more and more tales from a mighty endeavor for de Villeron until suddenly he pauses, a sly smile on his lips. Now, I did hear one rather interesting story, he begins slowly, of a certain drinking contest with an ogre of all things. How mightily our hero did to be able to drink such a creature under the table. Perhaps a demonstration would let me truly appreciate such a feat. I think we had something similar in my grandfather's legend as well. I don't know where this came from, but a certain amount of pride begins to prickle. So I have a 99% chance that nothing happens and a 0% chance that I get hungover because of my prowess. Yeah. I don't know where the last 1% goes, but I think, yeah, nothing's happened, and I am drinking significant amounts. It seems that our caravan has become a little lost. Well, fortunately, I am fluent in High German. There you go. Always helps to know the language of the lands you're traveling in. Battle of Lechfeld we have passed by as well. And there we are, making our way to the grand wedding between Duke Dietrich II and Ludgard von Nordheim. He's still on his way, so it's still going to be taking a little bit of time until everybody is here. Louis, once again, greets me at this court this morning, eager with news on the tip of his tongue. Kaiser Bernhard of the Holy Roman Empire is almost convinced of the veracity of the legend. Well, it did pay off that we went here. Bernhard is the son of the old Kaiser. Perhaps he could be persuaded. So let's see, a diplomacy challenge against the Kaiser himself. Let's give it a try. And it works, he is convinced, and we now have a stewardship perk available, and a few other things have happened. So Queen Valence has gained major architectural experience, well done. Another legend promoter and one of our knights has improved. And I have a perk available. So which should we go down first? We could go down the Heergeld for additional vassal tax contribution, and that would be, yeah, not really in the business of having many hooks really. So instead, I think we'll go down the architecture. We don't really need the administrator perks right now because King Enric is at this point relatively well regarded within the kingdom. So I think we're going down architect, and we're starting off with the cutting cornerstones. Although we currently do not have any coin. However, the legends are already spreading far and wide, and now with the Kaiser himself having joined, I think we can stop the legend promotion here and do the slightly less costly variant. Legitimacy is up where we need it to be, so we don't need to do that anymore either. And that is that, which means we can save up for the promotion of it. But first, the grand wedding.